He was just a teenager when the system took everything from him. His name was Marcus Hill. And for nearly 2 decades, his voice was buried in the shadows. It started on a quiet Friday night in Chicago. Marcus had just finished his shift at a grocery store. He was heading home to his mother when the sound of sirens filled the air. Moments later, he was on the ground, handcuffed, terrified, and accused of a murder he didn't commit. The police said he shot a store clerk during a robbery. They claimed they had witnesses. They claimed they had evidence. But all they really had was a young black kid who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Marcus begged them to listen. He told them he was innocent, that he'd been at work the whole night. But no one cared. They already had their suspect. They already had their story. The trial lasted only 3 days. 3 days to erase an entire future. The jury didn't see the missing camera footage. They didn't hear from the witness who said Marcus wasn't there. Because the prosecutor made sure they didn't. And just like that, Marcus Hill was sentenced to life in prison. 18 years old. 18 years stolen. Inside those cold prison walls, Marcus refused to give up. He wrote letters every week to lawyers, to journalists, to anyone who would listen. Most never replied. Some were returned unopened. But one day, a letter reached a reporter named Angela Price. And that changed everything. Angela went digging. She found the old surveillance tape the police said was missing. And on that tape, you could clearly see the real shooter, someone who looked nothing like Marcus. The evidence had been there all along. Hidden. Ignored. Buried in the shadows. Angela fought for years to get the case reopened. And in 2021, Marcus Hill finally walked out of prison, free at last. 18 years gone. No apology. No compensation. Just freedom, and the scars that came with it. When asked how he survived, Marcus said, "You can cage a man, but you can't silence the truth. The truth always finds a way to speak, even from the shadows." Marcus now works with a justice foundation that helps free other wrongfully convicted men and women. He says every story matters, because behind every statistic is a voice the world forgot to hear. How many more are still trapped? How many voices are still whispering from the shadows? If you believe their stories deserve to be heard, share this video. Because silence protects the powerful. But stories, they protect the truth.